He was wrapping his father's hammer in newspaper when the phone rang. His wife. "Any customers today?" Eddie looked at the 4 empty chairs, the boxes by the door. He didn't answer. Finished wrapping the hammer, worn wooden handle, 30 years of use, right until the chains moved in and the money stopped, and there was nothing left for the doctors. He'd opened this shop to keep something alive. 11 years later, he was boxing it up. That's when Garrett Cole walked in. Garrett had built 3 retail brands from scratch, each one grounded in the same hard lesson. His father spent a lifetime skilled and invisible in a garage and died that way. He saw the curtain over the front window, walked in, no greeting. He pushed the workbench toward the glass.
Stop!
Eddie's voice came hard. "Who are you?" Garrett kept pushing, a name he was about to surrender.
Get away from my shop! I don't need this!
Garrett stopped. He looked at the photo on the wall. An older man bent over a bench, window light behind him. "Your father worked in front of a window." He looked at Eddie. "You've been hiding behind a curtain." Silence. Eddie took the hammer from the box, sat at the bench in front of the glass, hands not quite steady, and started working. Open to the whole street. Garrett pulled the curtain down. Nashville daylight poured in. 4 minutes. 3 people stopped on the sidewalk. One knocked and pointed at his shoes. Garrett explained. The brain doesn't stop for signs. It stops for craft in real time, hands doing something careful and precise. The same pull as fire, automatic. Eddie had paid for a front window 11 years and kept it covered. The customers worth having don't search for cobblers online. They walk past one. They watch 30 seconds and decide. Behind that curtain, Eddie had been invisible to exactly those people every day. Late that afternoon, an old man stood outside the glass a long time, then knocked. "My grandson has his grandfather's dress shoes. I didn't think anyone still knew how to restore something like that." He watched Eddie's hands. "I think maybe you do." Eddie looked at his father's hammer. First time in months, his eyes went wet. 3 weeks later, the boxes were gone. Walk-ins tripled. Restoration work averaging $150 made up half his income. Instead of losing $600, he cleared $510 that month. He bought back what he'd sold. He hung his father's hammer beside the window, handle out, where anyone passing could see it. When his wife called that evening, he picked up on the first ring. Garrett came by one afternoon. 8 people stood outside watching Eddie work. He walked in, looked at the hammer on the wall, and said one thing. He'd be proud, then left. Hiding your gift doesn't protect you. It guarantees no one ever finds out what they're missing.